as much as what the SGX was suggesting, but nevertheless green across the screen. It's Tata Consumer Products, which is your big mover, perhaps on the back of, the possibility of the acquisition of Bisleri, although the Bisleri management said the deal is not concluded just yet, but it seems like that could be the case. HDFC Life, Asian Paints, Apollo Hospitals, a couple of other stocks that are trending in the green now. So here's the first tick on the index coming through this morning. That's a 60-point rise on the Nifty. Good opening for the market, but let's see whether it builds on to its gains. What's trending higher? Yes, Tata Consumer Products up 1.5%. The deal could be value accretive for them as and when it comes through. M&M, Cipla, Hindalco are a couple of other big gainers today. You have, in fact, a lot of pharma stocks that are doing well, not just Cipla. There's Dr. Reddy's that's in the green. A couple of other names. Apollo Hospitals has had multiple upgrades coming through, so that one's looking good. Sun Pharma is up about 0.6%. And the mid-cap index, by the way, is also picking up pace now, up 0.4%. What's trending in the red line? Few and far between. So ONGC, Bharti Airtel, Hero and JSW Steel just about flatline with a bit of a red hue. But other than that, it's a positive opening for the market. Also want to point out that the market breadth is very strong. Almost 1,500 stocks now on the advancing side. There are plenty of stocks hitting fresh 52-week highs as we speak, and we will, of course, talk about that in greater detail. So whether it's something like an Ircon, RVNL, these are a couple of stocks looking good and hitting new highs. But other than that, decent opening, you'd have to say. Not as great as what the SGX Nifty was suggesting, but a minor green tick is what we're seeing.
Well, that's right, Sonia. You had the management of NBCC. Yesterday, the stock was up close to around 10%. Today, it's up close to around 1.5%. So keep an eye out on that one. Star Health, there was a bit of a tailwind that came earlier today with the IRDAI releasing the revised consultation paper on expenses and management and commissions. So let's pull up Star Health as well as LIC. Both of them could be potential beneficiaries. Both of them holding mildly in the green as we speak. A couple of other names. Glenmark, there was negative news flow that came in there. So that's opened up with a cut of close to around 1%, I think so. Glenmark was a little bit lower to kickstart trade. But, all in all, it seems to be a quieter start with a positive bias. You have the mid-cap index that's doing a relative outperformance. You have seen during the day that gets swung around a little bit. So the breadth of the market firmly in favor of the number of stocks advancing. 5 stocks advancing for 1 stock that's declining. Good start, Prashant.
Good start. And I think, the day's high today is almost exactly yesterday's high. 18,327, 326, 327 is the day high, which is also the open